So, former President Obama, I guess earlier this year, behind closed doors, told some advisors that if Bernie Sanders was the Democratic nominee, that he would do whatever he could to basically sabotage that. So this is from Common Dreams. Former President Barack Obama reportedly told advisors behind closed doors earlier this year he would actively oppose Senator Bernie Sanders if the progressive senator from Vermont opened a big lead in the 2020 Democratic presidential primary race. So again, just another example of Obama showing his true neoliberal corporate elite ideology and viewpoint. He doesn't want a true progressive or democratic socialist to get the Democratic nominee because he doesn't support that. He's a neoliberal to his core. He propped up Wall Street. He didn't fight for convicting any of the higher ups on Wall Street that led to the collapse of 2008. He also didn't prosecute any of the war criminals from the Bush era. He didn't fight for Medicare for all or universal health care, whatever you want to call it. Obamacare is actually just a right-wing healthcare plan that was developed by the Heritage Foundation. It could also be Romney Care because it's what Mitt Romney implemented in Massachusetts when he was governor there. So again, Obama is not a friend of the working people of this country or this world. He also escalated the war on terror. His drone strikes had 90% civilian death rate, as Kyle Klinsky had pointed out on Twitter not too long ago. So, and then this also comes after the fact that he was criticizing some left-leaning Twitter earlier, and yeah, it's just he's not a friend of the working people of this country, and we need to get beyond the polished rhetoric, because he's a very, very talented narrator and speaker, but we need to look at what his policies were when he was in office, and now we can look at what he's doing out of office, making hundreds of thousands of dollars, giving speeches to different kind of Wall Street or elite organizations like that, and then he's coming out and saying that if it looks like Bernie is going to be the Democratic nominee, he's going to do whatever he can to make sure that doesn't happen, because he is so embedded and tied with this, Wall Street and corporate elite. And obviously Bernie is a very direct threat to those type of people, because Bernie wants to create a United States that works for everybody, not just the people making millions and billions of dollars a year, which, so it makes sense that Obama's fighting against that, because I believe he's worth somewhere around like $40 million or something like that, and he pals around with people like Richard Branson and these other wealthy elite people, so he runs in that circle. So we need to move past the narrative that Obama was some type of transformative president in any way. It was obviously, a step in the right direction that the United States had a African American president, which was really good. It would have been nice if he was a progressive president, but no, he was just a neoliberal centrist propping up Wall Street and the health insurance companies and bombing all kinds of, I think during the Obama administration, there was basically bombing 7 different countries at one point, as well as the huge mistake of Libya. We shouldn't have went into Libya. Now they have open air slave markets. You know, the one good thing I would say about the Obama administration is the Iran nuclear deal. That was one positive. I will give him that. Not to mention the prosecuting of whistleblowers under the Espionage Act under the Obama administration. Yep. So Obama just, yeah, you just need to go away. We don't need to hear any of your bullshit anymore about left-leaning Twitter, or that you want to do whatever you can to not get Bernie elected. Not me, us. If the Democratic establishment gets out of the way, unlike they did in 2016, Bernie Sanders will be our next president. No thanks to the political and corporate elite like Obama and the people that he represents. Peace.